Coach Powell, he knows his special teams. He's been doing it forever. I'm not going to say that he's like a kicking coach, and I don't think that he would tell you that he is either. But that said, I think he does a good job of. We all have different guys that we train with, that we work with, during the summer and everything else. I think he does a good job of trying to establish like a routine for us, and really trying to moderate kind of what we do at practice and things like that. So I think that he does. Coach Powell's he's a great special teams coach, and he's not like a kicking coach per se, but he still is able to coach us effectively, I think. I feel like I can almost relate to him a little bit, just from being like a freshman and playing, and it's something where for someone, and Chandler's mentally tough. He's he definitely has like the mentality that you're going to need in a kicker, but I think it's just tough as a freshman to completely forget the bad kicks that you have, because everyone's going to have bad kicks. I've shanked punts. I've shanked plenty of punts freshman and sophomore year, and it's just a matter of learning to bounce back from those misses, and I think Chandler's going to be able to do it. He's this season probably gone through as much mental adversity as you can possibly go through. It affects it a little bit. You just kind of have to adjust to it during practice. But I think at the end of the day, it's just a matter of really like the whole operation. Snap and hold and kick. It's something that that we rep a ton in practice, and I think that during the games, for whatever reason, just some things have been a little bit off, but like I said, some of those things have just been just weird things, like Mike Wade we just get like a snap too early, and it just throws off Chandler's time a little bit. But it's just weird stuff, and I'm not a field goal kicker, so I can't say exactly how that would affect me, just because I don't know. I can only just imagine, but I think that we'll be fine. I mess around in practice sometimes, but I've found that I can't really aim very well, which is pretty important, when it comes to kicking. It's a minor thing. But yeah, I haven't kicked a field goal since junior year of high school, so it's not something where I'm this hidden talent out there on the field that no one knows about. I think Chandler and Spencer and Richard, they're all capable. So yeah, I'm not looking to kick any field goals anytime soon.
Right.
Spencer and Richard are on scholarship. Richard had a great season last year, and I think it's just been kind of unfortunate from this year. He went through some stuff in camp and everything else, but it's a little frustrating. Just I think from a perspective of our team, just because it's almost like just stuff hasn't gone right. It's just unlucky breaks, missed kick here that goes over the upright, stuff like that. Because like I said, they're definitely capable. They're good kickers. It's just something where it just hasn't turned out the way that we wanted it to. I'm trying to think. I don't have anything ridiculous. I don't put on different pairs of socks first, or pour Gatorade on my hands. I don't know if anyone does that. Yeah, but I'm trying to think. I don't really think I have anything, specific, that would be a superstitious thing. But one thing is I don't ever get really hyped before games at all. You know, so like we're like riding around the bus, like up on the hill and stuff. I'm just kind of like in like chill mode, you know, because the nature of like my job is like, you know, I'm trying to stay relaxed as possible and kind of emulate like how I feel like on the practice field. So if I'm going there and I'm like hyped up and everything else, like I think that's just kind of like what I've learned for myself. It kind of hinders my performance. So I'm pretty relaxed all the time when it comes to games. But I think it's just punting. In other sports, I'm pretty, you know, tenacious. I'm a pretty tenacious ping pong player, you know. But you know, it's just the nature of punting, I guess. Yeah. Oh, Spencer Benton goes wild on the bus. I wish we had like a documentary to like, you know, to show some of that stuff. But I don't know. It's just something that, you know, I just kind of close my eyes, you know, do some praying, just do some visualization, and I just found that, you know, that works a lot better for me than, you know, jumping up and down the top of the hill, you know, going nuts with all the fans and everybody else. So I mean, that's just something that works for me. So I'm just gonna keep sticking to it.